When you're messing with carpentry projects that involve big spans or heavy loads, knowing when to call in a structural engineer can save you from a world of trouble. So, like if you're building something with really wide openings, say a big living room with no walls in the middle, you got to think about how that weight's going to be supported. Structural engineers are clutch because they figure out exactly what size beams or headers you need so everything stays solid and safe. Also, if your design is kinda out there, like weird angles or layouts that aren't standard, it's smart to get their take so it doesn't all fall apart later. When you're tweaking plans or adding stuff that wasn't there before, these pros make sure your changes won't mess up the whole structure. Another thing is, if you're not sure about the size of headers or beams, don't just guess. Engineers help you avoid overdoing it or going too small. And hey, if the soil or site conditions look sketchy, like uneven ground or unstable dirt, that's a red flag to get a pro involved. Trust me, trying to figure this stuff out yourself can lead to costly mistakes. It's all about keeping your home safe and avoiding headaches down the line. One of the biggest mistakes people make is ignoring the need for professional input when dealing with large spans and heavy loads, which can cause structural failure. Fix this by always consulting an engineer for those tricky spots. Another common error is assuming standard beam sizes work for every situation. The quick fix is to get precise calculations from a structural engineer instead of winging it. Lastly, modifying existing plans without expert advice often leads to unsafe builds or code violations. Avoid this by having a pro check your changes before you put hammer to nail. BigHomeProjects.com is like your go-to spot for finding trusted local contractors who know their stuff and won't leave you hanging. Plus, it's a sweet way for contractors to score more jobs and build their rep in the neighborhood.